Welcome to Shadowbringers! You thought we'd been playing Shadowbringers for the last 4 hours. Now we're in Shadowbringers. I'm sorry, Archon. I tried to tell the Cares what happened, but can't be the shoulder they lean on. Not like this. It is a very popular thing to do in the FF14 community to wait right here after you see someone go into that cutscene and just yell at them, "Welcome to Shadowbringers!" when they come out. It's just so unfair. Tessin was always so cheery with the patients, telling them not to be scared, that there wouldn't be any pain. All the people in the world to suffer such a fate. Everyone else is like utterly horrified as this woman gets stabbed through the chest and then reborn into a Sin Eater, and Halric's just like stare, just 1,000-yard stare, just dead ahead. Nothing exists. You're just as shocked as the rest of us, so I appreciate what you're doing here. Me? I can barely... I have the words. About a body, we can't even give her a proper burial. Just carry the shell. Bury the shell, it's fine. She cared about that sort of thing. Giving people the chance to say their goodbyes. Don't we have the shell of the egg she was reborn as a Sin Eater from? We can bury that. It's fine. Ulrich is as unresponsive as ever. He stands motionless, staring up into the sky where the Sin Eaters made their escape. Alize? Thank you. What you're doing, it means a lot to them. To me. Sorry to interrupt. We hadn't thanked you for rescuing Halric. You weren't hurt at all, were you? Hurt? It wasn't even a fight. It was too late. Too slow. And I thought I could protect you. Can't blame yourself for things beyond your control. Brought Halric back safe and sound. No one could have done any more. Sorry. But I've come to a decision. I won't be continuing my role here. I hope you'll forgive me for leaving you, and that you'll delay Halric's last meal for as long as you possibly can. Not until it's too late, of course. Just give him what time you can. Always do. Of course. You would have done the same. Farewell, Halric. Keep Teslin's word close to your heart. Leaving this very moment? I understand how you must feel, but surely this is a bit hasty. Do you even have anywhere to go? I have a destination in mind, yes. And a purpose. This damned light. Building without cease. It's the reason we can't save those corrupted by the Eaters. But what if we corrected the balance? Or only little by little. Even if it took years. It would surely make things better. And Hold on there. Everyone knows there's too much light, but how could you ever hope to get rid of it? You'd have to change the whole world. That's right. We should return to the Crystarium. I may not be able to repel the eaters on my own, but I can still use the skills I've gained there to hurt them. Who are you? Gozy. I just supposed to, like, right before you head back to the Crystarium. So, yeah, welcome to Shadowbringers. Hey look, we found Twitch. This little hut is all of Twitch. See? Let me just run around the entirety of Twitch real quick. There, now you've seen all of Twitch. Twitch is not going to be happy about being in a field of amber. That's yellow, not purple. I just love running across the entire zone only to immediately leave. Couldn't you, like, have met me back in the Crystarium? Could have just teleported there. They are grabbing out something out of the sand. Okay. Thought that's what I saw. Do 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 do. Forgive me, Archon. I couldn't stay there a moment longer. But I was serious about what I said. While the men and women at the inn battle against this blight with kindness, I must fight in my own way, with steel. Miss Salazar, is there anything I can get for you? Your swiftest tomorrow. Need to return to the Crystarium immediately. As you wish. Remind me to wear goggles if we ever fly over Almarang again. Barely gotten the sand out of my eyes. That sounds incredibly uncomfortable. But the wind did help to clear my head at least. I think I'm ready to meet with the Exarch. We need to talk about how we're going to wipe the Seniors out. Shall we? Should do that real quickly. Can I do that as a weaver? Yes, I can. Those are gone. Oh, this is still in our fat cat gear. Which, yeah, doesn't let the tail through. Tradeswoman, eh? You've that luck about you. Interested in putting those skills of yours to use to undertaking a leave or two? It's all above board. Don't handle the auspices of the Crystal Exarch, worry not. We process into a lot of mountain of leaves every day. Register with us and you can peruse the open ones at your leisure. You'll be compensated too, in case you're afraid we were running some sort of charity. So, shall I put your name down in the ledger? Alright then. Knock on shade, was it? Let me just finish filling out this remaining bit of paperwork and then you'll be all set. And we can now do those. Okay. Hop back to being a monk. I just need an at the right point. Back to the docile gate. Yeah, let me in. I always have business with that pain in the butt. Teleporting me across dimensions without even asking permission first. Thank you for seeking me out, Archon. It meant a lot to have you there at my side. I was tempted to set off again the moment we decided upon a direction, but you have to still have to visit Alfino, haven't you? And if I know my brother, he'll be on the cusp of discovering something vital to our success, if he hasn't already. I'm content to stay here and consider our options for the time being, but don't keep me waiting too long, eh? There's that. Let's go deal with the lesser twin. Your face is unknown to me. What business have you at my rookery? Take me to Blue Alizé. Signed by the Exarch, no less. Yes, I can provide you with an Amaro for passage to Kalusia. I'll pick you up. Pick you out a friendly whelp. That's right. Mounts like my great friend over there are a common sight in these parts. But I gather you hail from further afield. More accustomed to chocobos, perchance? I hear there are a few places where they ride little else. Seeing as you're plainly unaccustomed to riding Amara, I think it best I accompany you on this flight myself. Any Zune worthy of the name could do it, of course, but Eckhart sent you to me. Ensuring you arrive safely is my responsibility. Gather your things and meet me at the Amara launch. One of the junior Tambos will attend to you while I ready the mounts. Should probably talk to you real quick. That's not the button I meant to hit. Blah, blah, blah. Want to fly tomorrow to Kaluja? Well, I suppose if Master Genmai is going with you... Wait here, please. The Master should be along with the mounts shortly. Can now travel to Kaluja, speak with the aspiring Amaro tamer to follow by the island. Okay.
The whistling breeze, mute. The pounding surf, frozen. Time itself takes a breath. At light's edge, all is perfectly still. The world captured in a painting, locked in a moment. Music, faint and fleeting, drifts coastward on the lifeless air. And in the distance, beyond the broken earth, a city beckons.
We arrived. This is Crackshell Beach, on the eastern coast of Kaluja. We should be safe here for the present. Compared to the mainland, Senator attacks are far less prevalent, and the native beasts are not any more dangerous than elsewhere. It is the people you should be wary of. Spy you that city in the distance? It's Yomar, Alan's main settlement. Rivals the Castarium in scale. And was once an ally in our battle against the abominations. For years, the Yolmor and elite have fancied themselves the masters of what remains of our broken world. They have gone as far as to offer the leaders of other settlements their protection. If we bend the knee. But to say their ideals are questionable would be putting it mildly. The Castarium is one among many who resist their heavy-handed authority. And while we are not at war, our relationship with Yomor is strained at best. It may be best to conceal your ties with the Exarch during your stay here, especially in the vicinity of the city. Glad we understand each other. Now, the Exarch has instructed me to divulge his secret that should make finding your friend a good deal easier. Listen closely. Do I have to find him? Can I just leave Blue Alizé to, like, do his own shit and we'll work without him messing things up? Get south along the coast, you'll eventually come to a fisherman's shack. A friend of the Castarium lives there. A man who goes by the name of Ivor. Ivor keeps an eye on everything that happens in Kaluja. He'll be able to point you in the right direction. Just hand him a sprig of time. We'll let him know you can be trusted. Yep, this should be enough. Find your friend. I'll stay here with the Amara until you're ready to return. Time to drive along the beach. Just a nice beachside drive, don't worry about it. Definitely nothing to worry about. What the hell was that? That mouse cool. I have no idea what that was. Hey, Ivor, I got some time for you. What you after? Fish? Crab? Think you got an eel in a barrel somewhere if you taste from. do love a bit of time. Chuck some in the pan, it's like a bloody festival of flavor. Now, what is it I can do for you? Can't say as there's been any major upsets to report these past few weeks. Alfredo, eh? Aye, another one. Our young champion of the downtrodden. Gilmore's richer than all of Norvrant put together, but it's a different story for them as live outside the city. Most spend every waking moment just trying to stay alive, which makes your friend's dedication to helping others stand out all the more. I can hazard a guess as to where he is now. Get a message to him, but you'll need somewhere quiet to meet, away from prying eyes. Make for Stiltide. That's a fishing village just up the path there. Looking for a rundown excuse for a tavern, the locals call the Leaky Keel. Wait there, and I'll see that Alfino joins you. Yeah, just let me know if you want to drop anything, and Vamp can drop you another permit. We did the story with the good sibling, now we're doing this story with the bad sibling. 115 to the southeast. Southeast. Oh, right there. I was gonna say, I wasn't aware of anything that, like, non-affiliates can't raid, but people blocking new accounts from raiding them makes a certain amount of sense. Oh, yeah, I'm good at this. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Archon Shade. I play cat games. I just heard myself. Yeah. Someone was ready. Can I use this? Oh god. What have you done? It's a mimic person eating coins. It's Discord links. You're fine. That's normal. It's your first time in a tavern. It's customary to buy a drink if you mean to loiter. What are you be having? With good reason. Mimics are terrifying. You're just like, I'm gonna get a prize now. Get me some loot. Lick, lick, lick. And then it attacks you. It's horrifying. And rude. I'll have some ale. Fine choice. And what are you paying with? That is a question I neither want nor need the answer to. Oh no. Those are exotic. Where do you come by coins like that? Sorry, dear. I don't doubt they have value, but I don't have a touchstone to test their purity, and I'm not about to go begging from one from the neighbors, so I'll just have to come to some other arrangements. Ah, there's an idea. There's a common in the north where we grow our vegetables, but lately the pests have been eating more of them than we have. What do you say to a bit of extermination work? No, I just don't want to think about it. It's not... It's fine. It's not an awkward thing. I just don't want to think about mimics any more than I have to. I want you to squash any vermin you find. Then visit the caretaker and give him an earful for me for sleeping on the job. It'll be in the old silo next to the fence, snoring like it's not. Do that for me, and you can laser out here as long as you like. And now Chad is going to have a discussion about where mimics poop. How do you know that, like, coins aren't mimic poop? Just like the random coins you find around a dungeon, that's mimic shit. Blighted crop. Mm. That reminds me of a joke. How are How are pandas like bandits? They both eat shoots and leaves. Knock, knock, knock. Housekeeping! No response. Knock louder. Knock, knock, knock. Housekeeping! Housekeeping! If I had known at 3, it was 3, I would have done knock, knock, knock. Penny? There, faint squeaking from the room beyond. Time to burst in and save the day, brave adventurer! No one's home, and judging by the lack of furniture, they haven't been for some time. The gnawed scraps of vegetables on the floor suggests rats have taken up residence in their absence. That explains why no one answered for housekeeping. Some people are very good at having shit come out their mouths. Welcome back, dear. What did that good-for-nothing caretaker have to say for himself? He left. Gone? Must have left to join the rest of the hopefuls. In Gate Town? Outside Yulmar? You don't have a clue what I'm talking about, do you? And there I was thinking you were another dreamer. Well, never mind all that. Take a seat wherever you like, dear. You've more than earned it. I'll even throw in another drink on the house. Hey, I think that's Blue Alizé. Where'd you get that outfit from?
Oh, frenetic. Look, I have a new customer.
Tis good to see you, my friend.
You know, for most people I'd say likewise, but I'm gonna withhold that here.
The barley seeds you wanted. They should produce a better harvest than the
Yes.
last.
Have you never heard me call him Blue Alizé before?
What, just like that? Oh, wow, Finno, you really are a dear. Well, I'd best be tidying up some of those empty shacks before the pests move in. Keep an eye on the place while I'm out, eh?
Sure. What's on your belt? 2 questions, Blue Alizé. What are you wearing and why are you so short?
Seems an age since last we spoke. Not since the prisoner exchange in Doma. And Yotsu. It has been even longer for me, of course, if you count the days I've spent here. But the time has only added to the relief I feel seeing you safe and well.
No, I'm saying it's not important enough to remember his name. He's just Blue Alizé. He's just Blue Alizé. It's not... What's his name? I don't know. Oh, hi, Mel. Welcome in. I thought she was a snack. Mel, how's it feel to be a cat pillow?
The same thing. I don't think I've ever had such a scolding.
Ah. Did Finn nap on your head and then you're like, guess I'm stuck here, and took a nap?
I believe an exchange of news is in order. Come, tell me of your arrival and all that came before. I see. Both the Exarch and Alizé told me what they knew of events, but I had stubbornly clung on to the hope that all-out war might yet be avoidable. And poor Tataru. She must be sick with worry. We must endeavor to return as soon as we may.
Well, at least he's got his priorities straight. Tataru.
It would be nice to bring her good tidings for a change. But before we bid this world farewell, we must first ensure that it is not rejoined to the source. We must prevent the 8th Umbral calamity.
Sounds like a good idea.
Orion's
Calamities are
vision of
bad.
The future has, I fear, every chance of coming true.
Some might say they're calamitous.
By his description, the catalyst for the calamity was a formless and deadly weapon employed by the Garlean Empire. Which can only mean one thing. Black Rose. Gaius was telling you the truth. When we were on the trail of the Ascians, we saw evidence that the gas was being manufactured once more. Gaius was adamant that the project had been scrapped. But so long as there are wars to be waged, there will always be those determined to win by any means. And thus
Always.
simply destroying the existing stores of Black Rose would do little to alter fate's course. In that sense, our involuntary journey here to the First was something of a boon. Together with the Exarch, we've developed a theory as to how we believe the rejoining will be set in motion. I'm sure Urianger himself will cover the subject in more detail.
More words,
I
certainly.
can tell you the process requires that both worlds, the Source and the First, be facing an existential threat. One being Sin Eaters, of course. They are a menace that I would dearly love to remove, and not just to avert a calamity. may be a stranger to this world, but I will not stand idly by and let innocent people be slaughtered.
Good plan. Letting innocent people
That is what
suffer
brought me
is a
to the
bad
gates of
cool
Yulmore.
move.
Ignoring its pretensions as a kind of capital city to what remains of the world, it is nonetheless a center of power and authority. If any solutions are to be found, I believe our search should begin there. What say you, old friend? Hungry for another adventure?
I guess. Does it have to be with you?
And so we take to the road once more.